everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Emma. It's lovely to meet you. I'd love it if you would subscribe. There's a little button down there. Make sure you hit it. I upload like 4 videos a week. If you are an OG, you will know that seeing as it's a Q&A, you should have a cup of tea in front of you. If you don't worry. Everybody makes mistakes. Pause me, go make yourself a hot beverage of sorts, and then come back and let's answer some questions. As I always do, I took to Instagram for questions from you guys. You guys are so great on Instagram. You asked me so many questions, so I'm gonna answer as many as I possibly can. Let's start from the very beginning. What is the first question? Jules_RSK says, have you and Tim planned anything for Valentine's Day yet? If so, what? Lots of love from Germany. Lots of love to Germany from me. No, we haven't planned anything yet. We actually don't celebrate Valentine's Day on the 14th of February because Tim fucked up last year and we did a redo on the 15th of February. So now that is our Valentine's Day, the 15th of February. I'll probably head over to Warwick and just go out for dinner or something. Becca JS says, have you caught up with The Walking Dead? Yes, I have. I'm finally caught up. Oh my god, I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers. For starters, season 7 in itself, what the fuck. But the last episode, I was bawling. I cried so much at the end when 2 certain characters got reunited. That bromance just gets me. It's the cutest like little friendship, and when they got reunited I was tearing up. Oh boy. Mumselle Julia says, if you could only do brows or lips, which would you pick? 100% brows. I'm not even wearing lipstick right now. I tend to not even wear lipstick most days. Eyebrows though, oh boy, they are always there. So 150% eyebrows. Kaylee_woo undersex. Kaylee_woo_Chamberlain says, what are 2 things that you do every day to ensure that you have a positive day? The first thing I do is start my day with a cup of tea. A mug of tea is just like a mug of positivity. It sets my day off right, and you know, I start every day with something I love. Something that really makes me feel positive and really makes me feel ready for the day is getting up, showering, and doing my skincare routine and my makeup. Just getting ready, making myself look presentable, you know, making myself feel clean and ready for the day. Once my face is on, I always feel like my day can start. Yeah, just having a mug of tea while I get ready for the day is like a positive start to my day. Charles Rose says, how did you gain more and more subscribers from the beginning, and were you known before you started doing YouTube videos? I'll answer that first. I was not known. Lots and lots of people now, they build platforms elsewhere, so like they become Insta famous or Twitter famous or Facebook famous, or they have a blog previously, and then often what happens, they will just kind of pop up on YouTube and they suddenly have loads of subscribers and they're suddenly really well known out of nowhere. But actually they've been working hard elsewhere, building an audience who then follow them onto YouTube. That didn't happen to me. I started on YouTube. My Instagram had like a few hundred followers, just my friends from school, and like I didn't even have a Twitter when I started YouTube. Like I literally just jumped on headfirst into YouTube with nothing. I had to build from scratch. And it has been a very long slog to gain subscribers. Some channels, they explode. Someone makes videos that are really popular, or someone just takes a real liking to someone and they subscribe, you know? For me, my videos, I started off doing videos that I really wanted to make, which sometimes is the slower way of doing things. You know, I didn't do the really popular tags and the really popular videos. My first videos were like get to know me tags and like things about myself that people didn't really care about because they didn't know who I was. I was just this girl making videos. My channel's always been very much about the relationship with us, and it's always been very chatty and very casual. So for me, going into it, I knew that's what I wanted. So my subscribers did not build quickly, and even now I'm a very small YouTuber. Like I have not got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And people always say like it's a snowball. Once you have more subscribers, you gain more subscribers. In a sense, yes, that is true, but it doesn't mean that you're constantly going to be growing faster, quicker. You know, there's peaks and troughs, I guess you could say. I started gaining mine because I started getting consistent. I set myself a schedule and I just started uploading more frequently, and that is how I gained subscribers. Sarah_Daniela says, if you didn't do makeup tutorials, what would you do on your YouTube channel? To be honest with you, I don't know if you've noticed, but comparatively to when I first started my channel, or like even 2 years ago, 1 year ago, I do not do half as many tutorials as I used to do. I used to only do makeup tutorials and then like a few other little things like hauls and stuff like that thrown in. I love makeup. I love talking about makeup. I love trying new products. It's like a real passion of mine, and it's obvious that it is. I definitely feel that I have other things that I'm passionate about and more passionate about that I want to start integrating more into my channel. So to be honest, you're probably going to start seeing the videos that I would film if I didn't do makeup tutorials, because I'm already starting to kind of move towards that. I'm still going to do like the odd tutorial and get ready with me's where you can just chat to me and stuff. Well, I can chat to you. It's kind of a one-way conversation. That's 2-1. I would talk more about things that I genuinely care about, like that I think make a difference and help you and help, you know, whoever's watching. You're probably going to see it this year, to be honest. 2017, lots of changes happening. I read this question to my dad and he was just like, good luck with that. Ayla Wood X says, if you had to choose between makeup or tea, what would you choose? It actually hurts me to even think of this. I think it would have to be, I'd choose makeup. I can't believe I just said that. Thunder Lizard says, what is your favourite Biffy Clyro song? As of recently, my favourite Biffy song has been Rearrange. Tim is gonna kill me for saying that because he doesn't really like Rearrange. He's like, there are so many better Biffy songs. You just texted me saying, hey, I love you. I'm sorry, Tim, I didn't mean to mock you. It just makes me really happy. I'm gonna play it for you right now. Listen to this right now and tell me that it doesn't make you really happy. I got a lot of love and I got a lot of ways to show it. 'Cause I would never break your heart. I would only rearrange all the other working parts. We'll stay in place. Please stay with me. So yeah, at the minute, Rearrange, but obviously Many of Horrors is a classic. I've seen them perform Many of Horrors live twice, and both times I think I cried. So yeah. Haley_Olivia says, I have my tragus pierced and I want to get another ear piercing. Any suggestions for a spot that doesn't hurt too much? I don't know if you guys noticed, I got a couple of piercings done the other day. One of them being my tragus on this ear and the other one was my conch on this side. Ear piercing wise, my tragus was my most painful because I have a really small tragus. Like, he was literally like, I've never seen a tragus this small before, that's actually pierceable, because some people's just can't get pierced because it just doesn't exist, but mine was like just big enough to pierce but not really. That really hurt. But also I obviously opted for a hoop because you know how I am about hoops, and you have to like twist it in, and it was just, he dropped part of it so he had to like pause, and it was just really aggravating. But the piercing in my ear that's hurt the least was actually, believe it or not, my conch. Right now, you watching, squeeze the inner part of your ear, and it is like your elbow, like you can squeeze it really hard and it doesn't really hurt. So that didn't really hurt, but it did feel weird. I could kind of hear it going through because it's quite, obviously it's your entire back of your ear, so it's quite thick, and you could like hear it almost, and it was weird. It was fine, and now it doesn't hurt at all. I got it done 2 days ago and it's literally like, they're both fine. So yeah, if you want something pretty painless, go for your conch. It looks pretty intense though, so like sometimes I look at it and I'm like, wow, I really went for that one. Regular helix doesn't really hurt. My forward helix, I don't think that hurt that badly. Lots of you have actually got questions about piercings. If you'd like to see a piercings video, I could do an entire video on it. There are 2 more that I want to get though. and then I'm done. Like, I have 2 more piercings I have in mind, and then I don't think I'll get any more. So definitely, if you know, are interested in seeing a whole video on my piercings, leave a comment down below. I'm not going to answer any more piercing ones because I'll save them for that video. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. What are my favourite clothing shops and websites? My favourites are Urban Outfitters, ASOS, Free People, Topshop. Are they my favourites? Yeah, that's probably all of them. Alice Dilson says, what are your favourite Too Faced products and why? My favourite Too Faced product is actually right in front of me. Let me grab it. It's gonna have to be the Born This Way foundation. I love this stuff. It is super glowy and medium coverage, really nice finish, doesn't look heavy, the colour's perfect for me. I just love this foundation so much. I've repurchased it multiple times and I rave about it all the time on my channel. I'm not a massive fan of the concealer. I do have it and I'm just a bit like eh. Mansonel says, do you watch Gilmore Girls? If not, then do. I don't watch Gilmore Girls. I used to watch it when it was on, like when I was younger. If it was there, I'd watch it, but I've never sat down to watch Gilmore Girls, ever. Maybe I should. You guys seem really up in arms about it, but sorry. Loads of you have been saying that you hope I feel better. Thank you. I feel quite a lot better today. I got a good night's sleep last night, which is the first good night's sleep I've had in days and days. I drugged up on cough medicine and passed out and woke up at like 11 or something, so I'm feeling much better today, but I still can't stop coughing. C_Olivant says, who is your inspiration? I have got quite a few inspirations. The first one is Sylvia Earle. Sylvia is a marine biologist, adventurer, one of the first women to really break into the industry and actually dive in and get stuck in with stuff. And I watched a documentary on her the other day and I just adore her. I think she's in her 80s now. I think she's like 80, 81. She is just the most badass woman. She's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and she's massively intelligent, and she still does lectures and teaches now, and she's just massively inspiring. And she was so determined to get into the industry when she was young, and she did, and she's, yeah, a massive inspiration to me. Also, of course, the Bay, David Attenborough. David Attenborough has been one of my inspirations for as long as I can remember. I've always been obsessed by him, by his words, the way he speaks, the way he writes all of his narration, just his love of travel and animals. And I'm sure, well I hope, lots of you watched Attenborough at 90, which was a banging documentary. It's like a documentary, it's like a live interview when he turned 90, and it was like about how he kind of fell into it, how he fell into being a presenter, and he's just so passionate and so intelligent and massively inspirational. Ellen DeGeneres inspires me. I think Ellen is amazing. She is a wonderfully brave and generous person who made coming out a mainstream thing, and I think that's amazing. And she's just wonderful and hilarious and everything wonderful, and I would love to meet Ellen DeGeneres one day. Lavara_16 says, do you have or will you ever consider a tattoo in the future? If so, what would it be? I would love to get tattooed, and I definitely will at some point in my life. At the minute, I don't know what I would get, which to me is a fail safe. In my eyes is a definite don't do it yet. If I don't know what I want, I'm not going to force something. I feel like when I know, I'll know. At the moment, I don't know. I just know I want one at the top of my back. I want a back piece, and that's all I know at the minute. So we will see. I'll obviously document it if it happens, and yeah, not yet, but definitely will at some point. Okay, last question. Bianca Molina says, what is your go-to cocktail when you are out? I'm more of like a vodka mixer gal. I love a vodka lemon lime. or a gin and elderflower. Those are my kind of go-tos. I love a strawberry daiquiri every once in a while if I'm on holiday. So those are all, I don't know what. Those are all of the questions I'm going to answer today. Thank you so much for watching and getting involved. Leave any questions that you want me to answer in the next Q&A down below, because I'm going to check my Instagram and also the comments of this video for the next Q&A I do. I love Q&As, they're just really chill and really nice to film. I hope you guys have the best day ever, as I always do. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't yet. I will see you guys very soon. Don't know when I'm uploading this video, I might upload it tonight. So yeah, have the best day and I'll see you really soon. Bye!